Hello guys, today we are on Money Monday, Season 1, Episode 1. And today I'm hosting Martin, whom will tell us more about his business and also his name.
Thank you, Kandie. Thank you for having me. My name is Martin Maina, and I'm running this swimming pool. Small background is that I've been in the aquatics for quite a while, and just gave it a thought of coming and probably pursuing this business. It's more of a passion than actually, let me not call it a business, but more of a passion in doing anything that is related in water.
In swimming, yes. And water and
in
aquatics.
Yes.
So when was the first time you started a swimming pool? Like, is it renting or owning?
For this particular swimming pool, it's renting. So small history about this particular place. This is Mwalimu Kisaju Park.
Yeah.
So Mwalimu Kisaju Park is a gated community with this facility, the swimming pool. It's owned by the Mwalimu Assets and Management. So I came here 3 years ago, and my first thought was trying to get a house. I wanted to buy a house here, but it struck me that there was a swimming pool that was not running. So from that, I inquired, why is it not running? Can I give it a hand? A trial, and apparently they were reluctant in the first place because they actually wanted to run the facility themselves. So, but down the line, I think they looked at the logistics. They didn't want to gamble, but I was ready to gamble. So for me, I gambled and I said, let me just have it. Let me have it. And they give me an opportunity. So I'm renting. I pay for the the rent fees, the maintenance fee. But of course, I charge the clients who come in.
Good business. And is this the first one, or do you have other branches? And
well, I've been running other facilities, but this one majorly is, I would call, I'm running solely. The others we run as partners with my colleagues, but for this particular one, I'm running on my own.
Solo entrepreneurship.
Solo, yes. It's a registered. I'm running under my registered company. And but for the others, so I have the experience. I've had the experience of running different facilities, but this one is big, so it also came up with its own challenges. But this is on me.
You talked about challenges. What's that one big challenge you ever faced when doing this business, running this business?
So Kandie, I would say there are various challenges with this kind of business and probably other businesses.
Yeah.
And so as we was discussing about some of the challenges that come with this kind of business for this particular one,
yes,
and of course other businesses, the initial expectations are probably higher than what you get in the first place.
Yeah.
And for this particular one, I would say being a seasonal kind of business, because we don't expect clients to come here when it's very cold.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this pool is quite big to heat, unless for future plans we have, like for example, say we'll be able to heat it up. So when it's cold, that's one big challenge. The other challenges would come in when you have rainwater coming in and mixing with the pool water. So the discoloration. Of course, nobody wants to swim in discolored water.
Does it mean each and every time the swimming pool color changes is because of rainwater?
Usually, those are some of the elements that's what I'm saying. Those are some of the challenges, because the rainwater will always affect us. We won't expect people to come and swim during rainy seasons.
Yeah.
And the rainwater, when it mixes with the pool water, there's this discoloration because of the different parameters that we tend to maintain.
Yeah, sure. About also, now it's a business. Is there any person ever employed through this business that changes their lives? Something of sort?
Sure, Kandia, because we cannot run this facility without people who maintain this pool.
Yes.
We cannot run this facility if we don't have lifeguards, because the lives of those who come to swim matters, and for us, safety comes first. So must have a lifeguard. So currently we have one employed lifeguard.
Yes.
For this particular business, again, I'm a trainer. I train lifeguards. I train first aiders, but since 2008.
That's how many years? Around
2008.
17 years.
Yes, 17 years. I've been
In fact, it's 18.
18 years, yeah?
Yeah, now
Yeah,
like
2016.
2016. Yeah.
So usually this is what happens. For this particular facility, we run what is, I would say, on-job training. So we train lifeguards, we train pool maintenance personnel. So there's an advantage because I only have to employ one person for this particular facility.
Yeah.
But the trainees are learning on the job and still maintaining the pool. So it's a win-win for me. I'm training them,
And they are helping.
and they're also helping me on the other hand.
Running them.
But I have to have somebody who supervises them. So currently we have one.
On average, yearly, how many people do you train?
Every 3 months, you would have probably like about 3 personnel that we train.
So
For this particular facility
that is around 12 people per.
per annum.
Yeah.
And the good thing about those we train, we also try and ensure that they get placement. So they get placement in different swimming pool facilities, and we also follow up on how they're doing. We're also trying to look at other programs, so where we would be able to probably market them out of this country, because for the other particular persons that we've trained or have trained personally, most of them end up in the overseas market. Like they become lifeguards in tourist destinations in Dubai, Qatar, usually the Middle East. A few have ended up in the cruise ships. So for this particular personnel that we've trained here, most of them have ended up in the local market, in institutions, in hotels around Kenya.
So in that case, would you advise anyone who isn't employed or a youth who isn't studying to join swimming as a trainee?
Well,
is it a career? Is it a career
It is
thing?
a career.
Is it a career thing? Is it something that can put food on the table?
Definitely. Lots of young men and middle-aged men are earning out of swimming pools and water activities. And when you look at the world over, we talk about 75% of the world being surrounded by water. And we don't just train for lifeguards who end up in swimming pools. We also train those who end up in beaches, who end up in water parks, who end up probably even in the cruise ships. So the market is quite big. The hospitality industry, where you look around, a bigger percentage of schools have swimming pools. They need to have lifeguards. They need to have coaches. They need to have people who are trained to handle water matters. So here we don't just train the lifeguards. We train coaches. We train the lifeguards themselves. We train those who want to do the pool maintenance. We train the scuba diving personnel. So it's quite big. So this will always put something on the table.
What about sportsmanship, like swimming competitions? And there was a narrative online whereby guys were saying, on average, like Kenya, the guys who represent Kenya at swimming competitions, most of them are not native Kenyans.
Good question, Kandie. And
is it something? Is it that's really serious, whereby we don't have our own swimming champions, or is something whereby people have not invested enough money on it, or what's the issue with swimming as a sport in Kenya?
Well, swimming, when we talk about swimming as a sport in Kenya, initially there was a gap. The swimming as a competitive sport was basically left to the high class. Yeah. Those who could afford to take their schools to where there are swimming pools, where they can engage a coach, which is quite expensive. But now there's a change. There's a change because when you look at the current Kenyan syllabus, the school curriculum,
The new CBC or
the CBC, yes. Swimming is part of the CBC. And if, for example, when you're looking at the current situation, we have so many, not just the Kenyans are dominating in swimming, not just from other countries. Let's not talk about those who come from other countries. Currently, we have Kenyan natives training hard for swimming. And this is not now limited to the elite. It's gone to the mashinani schools, because once we identify this...
You know about mashinani, we have Mpararo, this one, you just go to the water and swim.
Yeah, the Mpararo, it's also part of it.
This one, you just jump into the water and just swim.
Yes, but they also need to be sharpened. Yes, and it's now there's a paradigm shift in terms of who is competing for Kenyans, because initially we talk about, as I said earlier, the elite, those who could afford to take their schools to the international schools and schools with good curriculum when it comes to swimming. But now it's everywhere, and the good thing is that the coaches are on the lookout. We identify one or two. Like, for example, today we've identified like about 3 who would be able to take to the next level. The only unfortunate thing is that competitive swimming in Kenya, once these children and get to about 14 years, they lack that drive to keep swimming to higher levels. So it's, for now, it's more of the juniors.
More the juniors than the seniors.
Yes, not the seniors.
But the money is where the seniors are.
Well, the money is everywhere, because unless we're talking about the Olympics.
Yeah, I'm saying like something like Olympics.
The Olympics, yeah, to qualify for the Olympics, it's all about time. And if you're within the marks, you're good to go. But for now, it's not so much. With the seniors. It's more with the juniors, which is what we are looking at.
And do you organize games, swimming competitions also? Now that you have been in this game for a very long time, do you also organize as a way of contributing to the game and the whole aquatic thing?
Currently, this is what we are doing. We've been identifying the young ones who come here to swim, and would be able to take them to a club that is already in existence, but we want to create a club that belongs to us, a club that belongs to Kajiado, club that belongs to Isinya and Kisaju, and then we take them to the next level. But we've been identifying them, and we've been hooking them up with other clubs that are already in the market. But this particular term, we intend to run a gala here. So come the end of the term, we should be having some competitions happening here. Happening here, yes.
What date will it be? I want to come.
We will share the particular details, but we are looking at the end of the term.
It's all about school kids.
The competitions will basically be about the school kids.
Okay.
Because we're also trying to identify them from the different schools, and then try to form that club and try to coach them to levels that they're able to compete. But at the end of the time, I guarantee you we'll be having a gala here.
What's the good thing about this business? Or you said it's not a business to you, it's a passion. What's the good thing about this passion?
The passion about...
the good thing about it. What's that one thing you know?
For me, I would say...
That keeps you around. What keeps you around?
What keeps me around is making sure that people get to learn how to swim. Yes. Because when you learn how to swim, your chances of drowning are less. We run a program under our umbrella, which is Swim Safe Kenya.
Swim Safe
Kenya. Yes, we run a program on drowning prevention, and one of the key elements is teaching people how to swim. And when you look at statistics, most of the drowning victims are the young ones. So for me, my passion is when I see schools coming here to swim, to learn how to swim, because we are reducing drowning.
You're saving lives directly or indirectly.
Correct.
Nice thing.
And the impact goes, because we say when you teach one child how to swim, you're saving lives.
It's a great talk. And last thing I would ask you is there any way you want the government to contribute in the whole swimming thing?
We've done that's a good question, and we're trying to emphasize our umbrella NGO, the Swim Safe Kenya, how we would be able to partner with the different organizations.
Yeah, not only the government.
Not just the government,
Yes.
but of course we're also trying to look at well-wishers and just to support the Learn to Swim programs. Especially, you'd imagine the program, the current curriculum for primary schools is also engages, they talk about swimming as part of their curriculum. And some schools, some parents are not able to just pay that small fee, but there's expectation that at the end of the term, these children need to know how to swim, they need to know how to float, they need to know how to probably swim a few yards, but unfortunately they cannot afford that. We've been trying to do letters, we try to get to organization and the other stakeholders, see what would work best. But definitely, if, for example, you say the government would be able to map and see the swimming pools around schools that do not have the swimming pools, and probably say they would be able to contribute just a small fee that would be able to take that one boy or that one girl who is not able to get that 100 or 200 shillings or even 300 shillings for a swimming lesson. If the government would be able to chip in, and any other stakeholder or any other well-wisher, that will take us miles, because initially we had like today, I don't know whether you're able to see, but you'd imagine the smiles, the laughter,
I saw
the happiness in these children. They're learning, they're happy, and by the end of the day, they've kept fit. So it's a well-round thing. So anybody out there would be able to probably support, not just for this particular swimming pool. Look at the swimming pool around you. Look at the schools that are around you. Say, I'm going to support 10 children. I'm going to support 20. Others are not able to come here. We've been having times would have children coming here and their parents are not able to pay. So we'd tell the teachers, you brought 60 children. How many are not able to pay? You've come with 70. Yes. We will pay for the 10 or we'll pay for the 20. You see, so I know out there guys can do it, and it's all a matter of holding hands together, and we'll be able to achieve this.
Okay. So what's the one thing you would tell someone who doesn't know how to swim? An adult.
Yeah. Kuja hapa. We'll train you. We'll train you. Right? Kandie. And we're starting with you. But I know you how. But today you're going to swim with your suit.
No. It's very expensive.
We'll take care of it.
It cost me an arm and a leg. In fact, I'm limping. It cost me an arm and a leg.
Oh, awesome!
I'm limping.
I will get you some shorts and swim.
Okay.
So anyone who doesn't know how to swim, please do take your time, and it only takes that willpower to come and say, let me start my lessons.
Yeah, sure.
An average of 8-10 lessons. You're good to go. And
8-10 lessons. How many per session?
1 hour. 1 hour session, and then we leave you to practice on your own. And 10 lessons, I guarantee you'll be flying in the water.
There is this thing whereby when you are teaching someone how to swim, just tell him, just float, just don't. You want to kill someone?
No. Our lessons are quite organized. We start with the very basic water confidence. Walk in the water, wash your face, submerge. So it's gradual. But of course, different coaches, different approaches.
Yeah.
So for us, we have a tailored program that I guarantee you that it's smooth.
Given a chance, would you open more swimming pools?
Come again?
Which, given a chance and resources,
Yes.
will you invest more on swimming pools?
Definitely.
And
Definitely. I would probably map and see which area doesn't have a swimming pool.
Okay.
And probably around schools. So it's not a bad business. Only at times, as I told you, it's seasonal. So at times you go dry, at times you laugh all the way to the bank.
Okay. As we are winding up,
Yes.
I would like to wish you well in your business.
Thank you.
Also, I'd like have more swimming pools and have the time. The Lord provide you much more time to do your art.
Thank you very much, Candy.
Okay. Welcome.